to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They're going to the air on the first play. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Duke. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU, stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. The ball is caught. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They connect for 6.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there They'll start from the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Play action here on first down. And the receiver wide open for an easy catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Lions. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs. And
it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. The 30. Past the 20. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Duke.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line, it's Lions. What a stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Catch made on the left side.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the running back's got it again. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
There you go, offense. That's the way you dig yourself out of that hole. At least now after that big gain, you got a chance here to maybe pick up a first down on 4th.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it, enough for a first down. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up.
21, LSU, 0.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
LSU.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The receiver grabs it. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready.
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He could go across the 40. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. The back's got it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
They'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great.
Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Gets into space at the 50. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Back in motion now. From the shotgun, drops back. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
They finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Punt over the middle. It's DeMarco. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Throws it to the right. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Tight end makes the grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Wants to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The Blue Devils are looking to keep this drive going. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Toss play. Back heads to his right. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So on fourth down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense going with the hurry up. On first and 10, looking to throw. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, handoff inside, and that run produces a decent gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Makes it look easy. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They'll run it here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throwing for his running back. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Pressure is coming, and he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Stopped short the marker after just a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Pryor. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the Blue Devils are going to keep this drive rolling. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Duke. They are pouring it on now.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. On the run, he'll let it go. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Nowhere to run up the middle. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Blue Devils will line up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Pryor. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Blue Devils looking to cash in this red zone trip. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And it's good right down the middle. But there is a flag down, so we'll have to check and see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Blue Devils will line up now. It's 1st and goal. He keeps it on a design run. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 15 sets a kickoff.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And Duke has the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. There's contact on the throw.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Just when it looked like they might make this a 1-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time?
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Makes a quick grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. No huddle now for the offense.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
To dart to the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. Touchdown, LSU. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. The pass rush closing in.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. It's a shotgun run called. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Jackrabbit.
Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Linebacker shifting around now. Escapes the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Gonna run it. It's Lions. Looks like LSU has the 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down.
That's going to be enough for the 1st down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Grab down the middle. It's Lions. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Lions. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big...
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
Sticking with the running game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
He knocks it through with confidence.
And that will extend their lead even further. Coming off another score late in the game, they'll kick the ball away and let the defense just close out this win. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find room. It's King. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed on that play.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.